That's right. I got another one for you. You thought I was gonna give you one. I'm gonna hit you with the two. Here we go. From Old Country Bumpkin to Master Swordsman. You know, before I knew anything about this anime, my friend at work warned me about this anime. The only reason why I knew about this anime is because the main character looks like an older version of Paul Greyrat. If you don't know, Paul Greyrat is Rudy's father from Mushoku Tensei. He's a cool swordsman who was one of the best adventure parties ever until he knocked up the healer and they went off to create a family, and then he caused some controversy. And then in the latest season stuff happened, and then we're like, wow, this must be him. When he died, he became a reincarnated person, and he becomes a more humble person. But just because you're more humble doesn't mean it's good, because now this guy is boring. This anime, from Old Country Bumpkin to Magic Swordsman, sucks. It's boring. There's this trope that's been happening now, where it's an anime about an older dude who completely missed out on his life by doing nothing but looking down on himself, being content with what he has, and then a bunch of girls show up, encourage him to do better, and then blah blah blah, same crap. Same crap. Last time I saw this was I parry everything. And Ginka made a joke about it saying, yeah, he parried even these women hitting on him and everything. He parries everything. Not just fights, not just magic. He parries even girls hitting on him. He parries it all, man. He stays single forever. And now this one's even worse. At least that one you can meme on this one. This one, I only watched the first episode, so this video isn't going to be that long, like it usually is, 10 minutes. So it's probably going to be 5 minutes tops, or 6. It's about a dude who's take on his father's dojo, where he trains swordsmen, and he's very good at it, but all he does is train the dojo. Until one day one of his former students come in and want him to become a teacher at the capital, at the academy. He accepts, but he's very self-conscious for an old dude. He's probably in his 40s or late 30s, and he's always looking down on himself. He's too modest, the same old bullcrap. And then other girls show up, because apparently all he really ever trained that become his best students were females. And they all come around, they always flirt with him, saying these nice things to him. But then when they say something flirtatious, they do this trope. But a trope that I thought died, but they brought it back in this anime. And it's where a female character flirts with a guy by saying something nice under her breath, and then the main male character says this: I'm sorry, did you say something? He says this. This is his entire personality. I kid you not. I was just rolling my eyes. And then, of course, he has to be the only good boy in the show, because, of course, there'll be the other dudes who'll be jealous of him or whatever, so they try to do cheap tricks or attack him, and then he beats them easily to make himself look good. And it's the same freaking tropes over and over again of these things, man. It's god-awful. I can't stand it. Why are you doing this to me? It's like, this could have been a good anime. You know, a guy he's like, yeah, I'm gonna get my opportunity to become the best, and stuff like that, and he's just doing it all, and then one girl, just one or two, likes him, and he kind of catches on. He is looking for a partner, but no, he don't want to find a partner. He's content with what he has, and stuff like that, which is nice, but it's so boring for making it a show. But the thing that irked me the most was I'm sorry, did you say something? The number of times his disciple was saying something flirtatious on her breath, and he would do the same old thing. I'm sorry, did you say something? I'm sorry, did you say something? I'm sorry, did you say something? The same thing. You know, it's funny. One of my most favorite animes / romance stories in Japan is Haganai. I don't have any friends. Well, I don't really like it much of a romance, but more of a school thing. Everyone's doing a school thing where they're creating a club. In the anime, is a dude who's in a neighbor's club where about people who don't have friends all come together, and it's just one dude around by a bunch of girls of different ages. And he's really in this romantic harem trope. And he does this thing where he does a lot where he doesn't try to get close to any of the girls like that. And he does this typical, I'm sorry, did you say something? Part. He says that. Now, why am I pissed? Hold on. He does this on purpose. There are times where the girls will stop and repeat what they say if they're tired. Even one calls them out on it, saying, how long will we continue to play these characters for? It's like they were breaking the fourth wall when it comes to these terrible rom-coms and stuff that was happening and stuff like that. It's like the writer of the story saw things that he didn't like was going on in the tropes of romance, where a guy is stuck with a bunch of girls and some of them fall in love with him, and it's just that things just stay neutral the entire time and boring. He couldn't stand that trope, or the girls had no true character. He wanted to create a story. Oh shit, it's gonna be more than 6 minutes. Never mind. He wanted to create a story where the girls have true development. They have their own problem issues at home and reason why they don't have other friends besides each other. So they have some pretty messed up backstories and some secrets. And some of them are calling out some of the tropes they do. Like one is a science girl who is into yaoi and very other perverted stuff. But deep down, she tries her best because she's afraid to lose what she has. Then the main male character, which he really looks up to, it likes to make friends, but deep down inside, he's afraid to get close to people for some reason. And he constantly does, I'm sorry, did you say something? And she will say something again on purpose. And he will say, I'm sorry, did you say something again? Realizing, yo, this dude isn't doing the trope. He's doing the trope on purpose. The trope wasn't wired into him. He's using it so he would avoid confession, so he would avoid close connections with people. And when I found that out, I was like, holy crap, this is amazing. And to the point where one of the girls who were supposed to get married to him, but it was optional by family blood. And she's like, but I do like you for who you are, so I want to marry you as we get older. But he's trying to do the, I'm sorry, did you say something? But she's, what are you talking about? There's nothing's going on. And he runs out the freaking building. He runs out the freaking building. And after the thing between the science girl and him, they had a little fight on the roof. They finally talked about it, and he confronted her, and he was about to do it again until he gets to the point where he does it on habit. It's a great, great story. Don't read the light novels, it'll piss you off. Watch the anime, but the anime will piss you off because it ends on a certain way, which will piss you off. Just read the manga. Read the manga. 99 chapters. There you go. But yeah, Hagenai was great. Anyways, where was I even talking about? Like I said, I'm only saying this because I only watched one episode of Old Country Bumpkin, and this show already to me sucks. And apparently it's an Amazon Prime show, and I saw the English dub of it, and I was like, oh my god, my ears are bleeding. I don't hate English dub. I do prefer sub, but I don't hate English dub, but sometimes some English dubs just suck. They really do. But anyways, that's all I got for this. No more. I said it was in a short, and I lied. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just had to talk about Hagenai, because Hagenai is amazing. Go read Hagenai, the manga. So anyways, that's all I got for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This is Madcrownxox, I'm Anime. Signing out.